Last year, WeHo Pride 2024, I learned something about myself. I learned that what pride means to me is pride in my survival, pride that I was able to live through the dark days of trying to hide myself, having to suppress everything about myself that was natural and true and joyful, because being gay was frowned upon in my family and society. I didn't, I survived. That's why I'm proud. Last year I learned that, but WeHo Pride 2025 has just passed. What did I learn this year? Other than the fact that I really can't pull off a neck bandana. Pride Weekend 2025. Javi is checking into a hotel. Javi's my housemate. He's checking into a hotel so that we can have use of a pool for the weekend and be close to the festival. I will be going home at night because I need to take care of my dog. I don't want to leave him alone for the whole weekend. But this is the hotel room. You have a little area with basically a little refrigerator and a ice bucket, and since this is going to be the bar, we're going to set up the bar here. And bathroom. Pretty standard bathroom. Don't get whiplash. Actually, it smells kind of funny. It just kind of smells like bleach. Here's a good full-length mirror, though, to look at yourself naked and to look at your outfit for the day before you go out to be judged by the gays. Just kidding. This is Javi's closet. I have styled him for the weekend, so I have set up his closet, festival wear, what he has to wear for the parade, his pool outfits, complete with top and swim trunks, gym in case we go to the gym, and what he'll be sleeping in. I've got to get his shoes out. We'll put him up here, maybe. Oops, I just tripped. Two giant well, not giant beds, actually pretty small beds. They're probably full size. The weirdest thing about the room is this ugly, ugly light fixture. I'm not sure what this is, but it is weird. What is that? Mystery solved. It's a knockoff of this fancy Italian sconce from 1975. Look at the Ramada hung it upside down. Hello, come on, Ramada, you can do better than that. I would say the hotel itself is pretty dated. Oh, you have a full-length mirror, though. So this is good for anyone who's going to be having any fun time at the hotel. You can totally get a good view of what's going on right there. And it's, standard hotel. I'm going to check for bed bugs. I won't be sleeping here anyway, but... And then I'll go down to the pool later, maybe the gym as well. We're going out for some food right now. I'm kind of getting excited because I'm seeing a lot of gays checking into the hotel, and it just makes me feel a sense of community. Not in a slutty way, but in a sense of community way. I'm kind of getting excited about it. Also, organizing the refrigerator put me in such a good mood, such a sense of order, makes me happy. We ate at Tender Greens, or as we call it, Tender Groins, and I had the happier vegan, and Javi had a burger and some beer. So, Butch. Okay, can you rate your meal on a scale of 0 to 10? I'm giving mine a 7 as well. It was really good when I first started eating it, but then about halfway through I was like... This is my favorite piece of artwork from Tender Greens. This is from the 70s. I think it's from the 70s. Anita Bryant, who was an actress and singer, came out as very Christian and very anti-gay. But the good news is, now that Anita Bryant is dead, I'm sure that when she got her life review, she realizes how many people she hurt, how many innocent people she hurt with her words and her actions. So it's all good now. Woo! I made it. I got home from Friday Night Pride. It was exhausting. I walked home
it's like, I don't know, 3 miles or so. I just am too impatient to wait for the shuttle, but friends were there. I was pretty okay. I felt like I was able to somewhat enjoy it, even though I didn't drink a lot. I didn't drink as much as my friends did. I had 2 drinks. The highlights of the evening were seeing some new artists that I had not previously known. Maren Morris performed, and she said this was her first Pride ever performing. And also, I guess she came out last year, a year ago, so I'm assuming she's either bisexual or lesbian. I don't know, but it was so heartwarming because she talked to the crowd and she said, "Thank you for welcoming me into your community." And everybody cheered and almost made her cry. And that's, those are the moments when I feel the joy of the LGBTQ community. I mean, we're not always perfect and we can be a little bit nasty and hateful sometimes, but underneath it, there is really a lot of love and acceptance, and that is beautiful. And I'm tired and I'm going to go to bed, and I will see you in the morning.
Good morning, it's Pride Day 2. I feel like I ran a marathon yesterday. I just accidentally washed my face with toothpaste instead of my cleanser, face wash. I'm washing my face and it smelled very minty. Why is this so minty? Did I grab the toothpaste instead? And I had. So my eyes are stinging a little, but then I corrected myself. I have to go down to the hotel today. I think they're going to do something for my birthday with food and something. I don't know, maybe a cake or something. I don't know. But it's a struggle because I am so tired and my body's aching. But I took an ibuprofen and I'm going to have some coffee and get myself going. Pride can be exhausting. I overestimated how much energy I would have for this weekend, clearly. And my voice is shot, as you can hear.
When I discovered this power, I did not have a name for it. Others have referred to it as the oversoul, the higher self, the higher consciousness, or the universal consciousness. At the time, I was not familiar with those terms, so I called it the subconscious.
I'm getting ready to go to the Sunday parade. I'm walking with my friend's restaurant. Last year I wore a tomato head hat like that, but this year I'm just not feeling it. I'm feeling a little bit more serious, I guess. So Pride weekend has been very interesting. I've learned a lot about myself and how I can enjoy something that isn't really natural to me. Festivals by nature are very social. There's a lot of loud music, there's a lot of excitement, and there goes my air conditioner. A lot of noise and a lot of people and a lot of drinking. And these are all things that I don't gravitate toward. I don't particularly enjoy. And I have finally learned that about myself. If this gets too close to my eye, I'll probably regret it. Yeah. But I was able to... Does it leave smudgy white cast? I don't know. I've learned that I can enjoy the parts of the Pride celebration that I enjoy, and I can enjoy what I enjoy and not feel bad about it and not feel weird about it, not feel guilty about it, or not feel like I'm missing out. It's just that my experience is different because I'm a different person, everybody's different. But for me personally, I had a lot of fun at the hotel. My housemate got a hotel room, and yesterday we sat outside by the pool at a table with an umbrella, and I had a club soda with lemon, and my friends were having a cocktail, and we had lunch, we had pizza. My other friend made me a salad, which was very good. I felt really good about it because there was a lot of greens, and I really needed that. And that was nice. We were able to have conversations. I was able to catch up with old friends. I was able to feel fun and normal, and like, yeah, I can hold a conversation. I can feel comfortable talking to people, and that was nice. It was wonderful, and I really enjoyed it. And then my friends went into the pool. I didn't feel like getting wet and having to change my clothes, so I went upstairs and I took a little nap in the hotel room, and it was so nice to just be there in the peace and quiet, the calm and order of a hotel room without all of my clutter in my house that I have in my house, and stuff. The house is quite crowded and disorderly. Oh, I had a realization the first day when I went to the hotel and I was organizing the refrigerator. And honestly, organizing the refrigerator in the hotel was one of the most fun parts of this Pride weekend, which honestly, I know that sounds a little bit strange, but I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed organizing the refrigerator, putting things in order. And I realized I spent a lot of time planning for this weekend, and I had fun in the planning. And I also realized, so many realizations, I also realized that the fun of the planning for me isn't ruined if the plan changes. I spent a lot of time planning outfits for my housemate to wear because I enjoy styling, and it was fun. And he's not probably going to wear most of the outfits because there were too many, and sometimes he just didn't feel like wearing a particular thing, or the weather was different than we expected, and that was fine. It didn't bother me. It didn't take away from the fun I had in planning the outfits, even if they weren't worn. And planning for the weekend, when plans changed, I still got to enjoy the planning phase, and I feel like I was able to embrace the uncertainty and go with the flow when things changed and not be bothered by it. And that's a breakthrough for me. So there were lessons to be learned in this Pride weekend. Once again, every year is different. So I had fun talking to, not really talking, but saying hello to strangers in the hallway, because in the hotel there was like a gaggle of gays everywhere. And I'm debating if I should take this thing off my neck. I mean, overall, with the entire outfit, I think it looks good. But when you're up close, maybe it doesn't. I also have a hat I'm going to put on. Sun protection. But yeah, saying hi and smiling with friendly people in the hotel. All of us were gays, and we had sort of that camaraderie, natural understanding with each other. And yesterday, I got so much sleep last night, so it was great. Yesterday we had lunch at the hotel, and then we went to a little festival, a little party that was part of the festival, and it was really boring. We were just standing there. This is what I don't resonate with in terms of bars and things. You just go there and you drink and you stand there, and if you're going to talk, you have to talk really loudly right in someone's ear so they can hear you. And if you talk too loudly in their ear, they get irritated. And it's not fun for me. It's kind of lame and boring. And so at that point, my friends decided to go to the Abbey, and I said, hey, I'm going to go home. And they were pretty cool about it. Last year, it was a big ordeal. They're like, got all mad because they thought I was like being antisocial or didn't want to hang out with them or something. But like, I just don't enjoy that kind of vibe. And you know, they do. And so everybody do what you want to do. It's fine. We did spend a lot of time together. We had good conversations. We had food together and drinks. And that was the joy of it for me. And then I went home and I got a really good night's sleep. And I'm glad I did, because I have to walk in this parade now and I'll have energy for it. So, and then today, I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe we'll go back to the hotel, sit by the pool a little. Maybe I'll even go in the pool. We'll see how I feel. I haven't gone to the actual festival yet, so we will see if I do that later today. I kind of think I probably will, but then again, the festival itself to me is more of that just walk around, get drunk. And yeah, I'm not like the other girls. I don't enjoy it. And I'm sure there are other people that don't. Maybe a lot of people that don't enjoy it don't even go to the festival because they know I don't enjoy this. And so maybe that's me being dumb for saying like, why am I going to this, for not saying, why am I going to this festival when I know I don't enjoy it, just because I feel like I'm going to miss out if I don't go. But I do hope to someday maybe find that one soulmate that wants to spend more quiet time, festival adjacent time, be, you know, around, but not all up in the middle of it. I think that would be amazing. That'd be great. I would love that. So we'll see what happens. Time goes on. We live and learn and grow. And so I'm going to get ready. I've got to meet my friends at the restaurant so we can get ready to represent for the restaurant in the parade. And we'll see. Hopefully it'll be really fun, like it was really fun last year. So we'll see. I'm gonna put my glasses on and check and make sure this sunscreen doesn't look all white on my face. But let me tell you, it feels great. It feels dry. It doesn't feel greasy, and it doesn't feel heavy. Like my face doesn't feel like it's coated with, like when I put regular sunscreen on my face and it feels like, you can feel it and it's not pleasant. So my shoe is making fart noises. So let's go. The parade was fun. We walked with the restaurant. We had a really good spot in the parade. The cute boy who's juggling is straight. His name is Garrett. He is the boyfriend of a woman who works at the restaurant. So there were others there who don't work there but were supporting. And I was happy to see our neighbors to the north were right behind us. Go Canada! Yes. And dun dun dun, the protesters, as always, were back. This year they were particularly vulgar, talking about body parts. And it's kind of hypocritical because there were kids there. They shouldn't be talking like that with kids there. Judgment Day is coming. Okay, so they said you're going to burn, burn, burn in hell, 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 which is actually kind of a catchy little tune. They said Judgment Day is coming, hell is real. Okay, so here's what I know to be true based on years and years of searching, studying different religions, studying spirituality, a lot of near-death experiences tell us that hell is an experience some people have, but only the ones who are conditioned to believe that it's real. And to get out of it, all they have to do is say, please help me. So if you find yourself in hell after dying, just say, God, please help me, please help me, please help me. You will be immediately lifted out of that space. Whether it's a physical space or a mental space. I believe it's an energetic space. It's energy. We're all energy. We're not physical after death. We're energy, which we still exist. But so, yeah, the superstitious beliefs in heaven and hell, they're misguided. We all know that organized religion is designed to control people, make them behave in the way we want them to behave, and support the church, often financially. So don't buy into it. Be a good person, be a loving person, be a kind person. Let people live their lives, and you will be fine. When you get your life review after death, according to many near-death experiences that people have told us about, you get a life review, but you get a review where you get to feel how the people you affected in life felt. You get to feel the love and the joy when you showed love and joy to someone. You get to feel that, but you also get to feel the pain, the shame, the hate that you make others feel when you are here through your actions and words. So the protesters who are there shouting all this horrible profanity and talking about private parts, when there are children, a lot of children in the crowd, they're going to get that. When they get their life review, they will get that feeling of how everyone that they shouted at felt. And they probably will be the ones experiencing hell, because in their hearts they're going to believe that they're not good enough. They're sinners. They're not able to live up to the standards that they say they want everyone to live up to. So it's kind of sad for them, but eventually they'll be fine. We'll all be fine. Yeah, that's how I feel about the protesters. They're misguided. Some of them, I don't think they really believe what they're saying either. I think they are doing it because their religion tells them that if they save others, they will be saved. So they're trying to save themselves by saving others, supposedly. But do they really honestly care about anything except saving themselves? I don't think so. I don't know. Back to our regularly scheduled video. After the parade, we went to the festival. After a few hours, I got tired and I told Javi and his friends who were hanging out with me, "Hey, I'm over it. I'm going home." I finally realized at 61 that I don't have to apologize for my choices. I can go home when I want to, for God's sake. And just like that, it was Monday. The festival was over. We spent the day relaxing at the hotel. Javi had booked an extra day just to unwind, use the pool, and chill before packing up Tuesday morning and heading back home. And it's a wrap on WeHo Pride 2025. There were ups and downs. It was very tiring, but I learned a lot, and I enjoyed spending time with friends. I enjoyed asserting myself, accepting myself, loving myself, learning, and growing. And I wish everyone a happy June. If you celebrate Pride, happy Pride Month. And I'll see you very soon.